And welcome back to another episode of the Men's Report, Fantasy Prediction Show, hosted by yours truly, Menace to Fantasy. Let's go. And welcome back to another episode of the Men's Report, Fantasy Prediction Show. Welcome back, folks. Hold up. All right, let me hop in and hop out real quick. Early Saturday evening. Gonna fulfill a request and talk about an individual. All right. Question for you football junkies just like me. Who was the fantasy wide receiver number one the first 7 weeks of the NFL season? Now, some of you might say maybe CeeDee Lamb. Nella. Some of you might say JJ. For folks who don't know who JJ is, that's Justin Jefferson. Nella. So they're like old school. Then it must have been the cat that finished in the number one spot, Jamar Chase. All I got to say is Nella. Prior to his season-ending injury in Week 7, Chris Godwin was the fantasy wide receiver number one. Now, if you don't know anything about Chris Godwin, he's a complete wide receiver. The route running skills is excellent. His yak ability, and for you rookies who don't know what yak is, yard after catch, is tremendous. Not only does this young man dominate in the slot, you can put him on the outside. All right? Now, with the emergence of Jalen McMillan, I can see Chris staying in the slot next season. He's going to dominate. Now, I give kudos to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers GM. Not only did he have another concern, a high priority fixed with addressing the Bucs pass rush, he went out inside Hassan Reddick. That was top priority. But he was lucky and he got Chris Godwin back. Now, Chris Godwin came back on almost like a discount. The New England Patriots basically gave him like a blank check offer. It was like, yo, you tell us what you want, we'll sign you. He went back to Tampa, so he hooked up Tampa Bay big time. Now, bringing him back on a friendly deal, you got still Mike Evans there. I know he's older, but Mike still is Mike, and you got the young boy Jalen McMillan. This only helps out that offense. That was a high-powered offense last season, and it helps out Baker Mayfield. I love it. The only concern or question I have is he completely healthy? That's it. Besides that, Chris Godwin going back to Tampa Bay was huge. So let's end this correctly. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a request, put it in the chat, and I'll try to address it to my best ability. Okay? Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Peace.